Hey guys, it's me. So, I kind of got addicted to an app in the last few days and I really want to talk about it. This isn't a sponsored video, I just really like the app and I really want to talk about it. It's called Listen. It is an absolutely amazing social network for people for anyone really, who like talking. And it's great for me because I have dyslexia and I can't, reading and writing is good, but it can be a bit difficult, especially if you're talking to strangers and wanting to meet new people around the world. It can be like, But this app's called Listen. Listen is an amazing app. I will read the description that I have on my phone. So I'll read the description for you so you can kind of know better than what I would say it is. So Listen is a voice-only social network, so you don't use any writing, typing, you only use your voice to meet new people and make new friends walkie-talkie style. I'll explain how it's walkie-talkie style in a minute. We just have 3 rules. Be honest, be respectful, and have fun. So some of the little dot points it says underneath is there is no ID, profile picture, or personal information required. You just have to use your voice. You start right away as soon as you open the app, which is actually really good because sometimes you have to log into a bunch of things. This, you literally only have to log in with your Facebook or your Gmail account. I use Gmail account because it's a lot easier than using my Facebook. And, I have a lot less information on my email than I do on my Facebook. You start a conversation by sending a reply to a story. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Warm-hearted people are waiting to hear your story. Save your past conversations in your stories. Free. It does have some in-app purchases that you can do. I've survived this is my 3rd day I think, without an in-app purchase. Which is awesome. So when you first open the app and you've logged in and all of that, it will come up like this. You won't have 23 messages, that's just because I haven't checked it so far. I've only checked a few of them. And this is what it will have. This is what you do. And if you want to start a story, you click on Start a Story down here. And if you want to just listen to other people's stories, because other people will put a story on there, you can ask for, I'll do a story for you guys. We'll see if anyone replies. So start a story. And you can ask anything. It does give you suggestions. So yeah, what should we say? And you can, cool thing is, I've never seen what happens if you press audio. So let's go global first. You have it can go anywhere, so it can go to Australia, that's where I live, or it can go anywhere. So we're going to go global because I've never done that before actually. And you can choose female or male. Unfortunately, the app only sends to females or males. You can't send to both. It's very annoying. But I'm sure further down the line of this app, it will let you do that. That's all it lets. So let's do some males, just for fun. What should we say? If you could be any character, okay. So, and then to start your story, you press this button. If you could be any character out of any TV show or movie, what would it be? And then you press stop, and then you just send. You can re-record it if you stuffed it up or you don't like it, and then it will say please wait, and it will send. So now you want people to go through the stories and see your story and reply to your story. So what I like to do is I just press the middle circle. This is when you're finding a story. So this person is from America.
So, about to go the fuck to sleep. Got a glass of tea next to me. Usually what I bring to bed.
That one's a bit boring. It was a bit hard to understand. Let's try another one. You sometimes get music. And you can just skip. So there's a skip button.
What is your biggest fear in life?
That one's a little bit too serious for my video. Let's go another one. So you just keep on skipping until you find a question you want to answer.
Somebody with a certain degree of social anxiety, what do you feel is the best way to approach a stranger and to initiate conversation?
Okay, maybe not that one. That one's a really long-winded one. Sometimes it's just music and you just kind of skip them, unless you want to reply, unless you really like the song.
Hello, and I just wanted to draw anyone there, so, yeah.
What did you say? You can replay their messages, which is awesome.
Hello, and I just wanted to draw anyone there, so, yeah.
I have no idea what he said, so I'm going to skip it because I can't reply to that one. You can...
I was curious to know what people's first impressions
based off of my voice. What do you think I do? What do you think my name is? How old do you think I am? Stuff
So you get a lot of those as well. So you can, a lot of people ask, what do I look like? I've done that before. But some people are really nice and like, oh yeah, you're really pretty. We just got a response on our one. So I'll show you. I'll actually show you guys. When you get a response, it'll come up in this little corner here. Normally it has like a 23 or a 20 something. Like you could have 1 or 2. It does take a while when you're first starting to get a lot of people to talk to you because you'll reply and then you've got to wait for them to reply. I live in Australia. I talk to a lot of people who live in another country. It takes a while, but once you get a reply, you press that little button that was in the corner, and this guy is from, I don't know where he's from. Let's just double check that it is the one that we just recorded. So you can press the green button.
You can be any character out of any...
So yep, that was me. And then you click this button to reply.
Well,
I
I
wish
wish be Mickey Mouse because it's Mickey fucking Mouse. You know?
I'm going to bleep the word they just said. But that is essentially, and then you click send a story back. Mickey Mouse is so cute. I actually have a really big thing for Minnie Mouse. She's just adorable. I went to Disneyland last year and it was just amazing. And that's how you reply. And then you just go reply. If you stuffed it up, again, it has the redo set button. If you want to listen to it again, you just press that button.
This is so cute.
I hate my voice, but people say it's cool. I don't know. And then you just send it. And send. There we go, and it's said. It does have a lot of ads. They're very easy to ignore. And then you have a lot of other profiles and people you've been talking to. The cool thing about this part is it tells you who it is, how many conversations you've had. And so this person I've had 30 with. And you can check what their message was or what their last one was. And yeah, I have a lot because I haven't checked it today yet. I've been busy, okay? I wanted to film a video. But yeah, so that's really cool. That's something I really enjoy about this app. It tells you how long ago they replied. It tells you, so if there's a little heart, that means they've replied. You haven't replied back. If it's in bold text, it means you haven't checked it. If it's not in bold text, like that one, it means you have checked it, you haven't replied though if it has a green heart at the end. But if it has a tick, it means you've replied. Which is really good and easy, and stories, so you can kind of see who you're talking to, because when it's by voice it can get a little difficult to be like, wait, is that guy or is that the other guy? Like I've had a conversation about a guy about chips, and I've had a conversation about a guy about a moth called George. Both of them sounded very similar, so I had to constantly be listening. But, so, I'm going to go into my interesting story of why I kind of wanted to make this video. Another thing is, every name and every story is different. You could be talking to the same person in 2 different stories, and they can have 2 completely different names. And they're all animal-based, which is a bit weird, but you get used to it. So, my story is, I told my sister to download this app. And that was fine, and when I got the app I was talking to this person who lives in the UK. Me and him were just talking. Eventually I went to bed, and then I woke up, and then he went to bed, because, you know, UK, completely different times. And then the next day, he was like, oh, I'll talk to you in the morning. I'm like, okay, cool. And then that was yesterday. And then throughout the whole day, I was like, oh yeah, he's just asleep. I was talking to other people. I met a girl in America. She's really cool. And then, like, my sister was like, oh, listen to this guy's accent. It's really nice. Which this guy does have an amazingly nice accent. And, like, I was like, oh, he sounds very familiar. Why does he sound so familiar? I went into my app because, like, it's a very distinct voice, and found out that he was talking to her, which is very weird because we live in the same house, me and my sister. And then, like, we weren't 100% sure. We played the 2 voices together and they sounded exactly the same. Like, maybe other people sound the same, but then, like, we found out his name and I already knew his name, and he didn't reply to me till this morning, and I was very upset about that. But yeah, now he knows my sister's. But, because they were completely different names, completely different questions, and I also did another experiment where I just went, guys, I want to know what my name is, and every time someone replied, they said I had a different name. So it's completely anonymous, except for the fact it tells you what country you're from. Another thing about this app is most people on the app don't know if it's a dating site or not. I personally just think it's a friendship site, like to meet people, make friends, and just talk to new people. That's what I use it for. Some people do use it as a dating app. I just ignore those questions. It is very easy to ignore questions. It is very easy to reply to questions. I don't know if I showed you, but you just press the reply button. Very easy. It's an easy app to use, very simple. I really enjoy it. I reckon you would too. It does come on Android and Apple, because I have an Android phone, but my sister has an Apple phone, so we made sure we knew it was on both. And I really like it. It's a really new app, so there's still like lots of new people to talk to. It's not like dying or anything like that. You get to make lots of new friends. You get to just talk if you have any issues or problems. You can just say it. You're completely anonymous. Or if you just want to make new friends overseas, like I have, you get to know about people's lives, like snippets, or you get to hear stories. And yeah, I just really like the app, so I thought I would just tell you guys that there's a cool app that's out in the App Store right now that you should probably download because it's fun. And it's really good if you have a bit of social anxiety, or if you really want to learn how to like talk, or like you want to practice your talking. I think it's really good because it's talking to strangers in a safe way, and I think that's really cool. And like, you know, you don't even need to say your name. Okay, my camera just died, so really quick, I'm talking to a girl who lives in America currently. I don't know anything about her, but I also was talking to another girl who I'm now pen pals with because I wanted a pen pal, and she was like, yeah, I'll be your pen pal. So yeah, like you can give out all your information, or you can give out no information. Probably best to give out no information. These are complete strangers, and they're about 30-second clips you send to each other. But I think that's all I'm going to say. Please comment, subscribe, like, do that thing, press the bell. Tell me if you've downloaded the app, even if you didn't tell me, I don't know. Tell me if you downloaded the app because I want to know who's on it. Tell me what you think of it if you do. And yeah, I think that's all. Bye guys!